Here today we will study SASS, Syntactically Awesome Style Sheets. So what is SASS? SASS is a CSS preprocessor which is a transpiler. So it transforms the SAS code into CSS code, and it is used for to overcome the disadvantages of CSS. So now the first property that they are not redundant. So that it provides the drive policy because it don't repeat yourself. So only in one place you have to change, and the whole file will be changed. So single location configuration. So it stores less memory, and it's very fast to store. It has cross-browser support, multiple vendor support, and virtual machine support. So to install SASS, you have to go to the terminal and type sudo npm install -g for global SASS slash. So this will automatically open SASS for your PC. So for the prerequisites are you need to install node.js and npm. So now we will see one by one the features of SASS. So first is variables. So what the types of variables supported in SASS are integers, strings, colors, booleans, lists, and nulls. So colors are any of the HTML color names. Then you have booleans that are true or false, and integers that are supported by float as well, and strings. So to define a variable, you have to use the dollar sign. So $bg color is colon and the colon operator, and then the value of the color. And this is the text color. Text color again colon, and then the value of the color. So what will happen is here, you just need to suppose I have three elements like t body is one element, h1 is one element, and footer is one element. So what you have to do is you have to just write this dollar color in the color. So you don't have to every time write red, green. But and suppose you want to change at the last month from yellow to pink, you just need to change in one location. That is color, and everywhere it will change. So it is you can do some errors, but it still can be recovered. Now suppose what is a local variable? In these two variables are global variables, but this here dollar color magenta is a local variable. So this is not this overrides the global variable, but only for this block. Outside of this t body block, it will not override, and it will just write color. So for H1 the color will be pink, and for T body the color will be magenta. What is global? Global is a keyword used to assign used to replace the color variable. So now if I write here green, I will just first save the file. Suppose if I write here my color, and then I will write here suppose red. So in this case I make so we were here. So I made this color as green and global. So what will happen is in this whenever I use color in, you can say my color, and after I have a footer tag, I have color is equal to color my color. So here the output of both will be green irrespective. Suppose if I in the outside of the selectors I have written red, but still since it has global status it will override red and it will set the h1 and the footer to green. So that was about global variables. So the syntax is very simple. Now we will understand what how to write nested selectors in CSS. So suppose I have a list of items that is nav. So nav has UL, UL has a list and list has an anchor. So suppose I want to style UL differently. So I will just use this and then nav li. I will just use this and nav a. I will just style this. But instead of using such styles, what we can do is we can have a, nav. Inside of that nav I will have UL and inside of that then we will have the and then I will have the A. So this is the more uh, advanced concept. So this was about the nested properties. So you can also nested elements. Now you can nest properties also. So now suppose I want to a particular type of a particular type of style rule I want to apply across everything. I will write just font. Then in font there will be family. Then there will be size. There will be weight. So this is font family, font size, font weight. So we have minimized again the code. Similarly, we can do the same thing for text. So for text, we will just write text colon. In text colon, I will write align text align center. Text align center will be there. Then transform will be there. Text transform is lowercase. So then text overflow is hidden. So this all the variables we can define. So again this will be converted to CSS only. In the next chapter we will see what is import. Suppose you want to import one file into the other. Then I will write just import in inverted commas the name without the extension. Name without the extension. Without extension is a semicolon. So now, yeah, that was about include. So, what is a partial? A partial is a mechanism that is used to handle files. So, suppose if you want to use a partial file, you have to omit the underscore. So, mixing and include verb. So for the mixing to be done, you have to write mixing underscore red, and then what will happen is I will write just the color that is red, then font size is 20 pixels. So this is a mixing. So this is the most frequently occurring characteristics of CSS. So what I will do is suppose I want a important text class. I want to use these properties. I will just write @include and the name of the mixin. The mixin name is mixin underscore red. So yeah, you can see that the mixin will be included. So now, yeah, that was about highest. And in mixing also you can include they include other mixing. So suppose mixing, outer mixing. In that there are, and then there are at the rate include first and comma, semicolon, at the rate include second mixing. So this first and second mixings are included in the outer mixing. Then you can pass parameters and default parameters to mixers. So suppose I have a mixin and it is a my mixin and it has a value color dollar sign. So after this again there is a dollar the size, and I will just include in my mixin color is equal to color and font size is equal to size. So that is the you can say mixing argument. So now if I want some default argument, I will write a mixin, my mixin. In this my mixin, I will write the color and dollar size is equal to 20 pixel. So what will happen is I will close this mixin and open the block. After that, what I will do is I will just write font uh, size. And this is a mixin, so font size is equal to, yeah, it is equal to you can say uh, yeah, sorry, the syntax was wrong. So font size is equal to size. That is odd about mixins. So yeah, another using for vendor prefix. So what is a vendor prefix? Like you already know WebKit, then for Opera, then MS for my Internet Explorer, then Mozilla for Mozilla. Those are all called vendor prefixes. So you can say again type this. What we will do is I will create a mixin. That mixin name will be transport and property, and then I will write in for one time in one line a WebKit transform dollar property. So for Opera transform dollar property, then MS transform dollar property. So what will happen is whenever I want this all the vendor prefixes, I will write my division. Then I will write at the rate include. I will include, sorry, in my division at the rate include, that is I will include my mixin. The name of the mixin is transform. So transform, and it is the value is the property, that is rotate by 30 degrees. So and this I will close. So it is useful for vendor prefixes. So you can see that now only topic remaining is inheritance. So suppose I have you can say a set of properties which one child class wants to inherit from the other class. It will just write at the rate extend and the selector name. So that will just include the now suppose if I have uh, you can say button, a dot button class, and in that button I have some basic properties. But I have a new condition that there are three sizes of buttons: medium size, small size, and large size. So what will happen here is I will just in that I will write yeah in that in that I will write extend, and in that extend I will write the class that is button. So that is so it will include all the button and it will continue with its own properties. So that was about buttons. Now what are functions? In we will create a new file. So we will see what are the functions in you can say SASS. So first function is about string functions. So there are very easy string functions like code. In code there is str. So it will add the codes to the string. There is the inverted commas. So we can look at the one more function is that in the string index locates the index, the first index of the particular substring in the string. So it takes two arguments. First is the string that is passed, and the next argument is the substring. So now the next one is string length. The string length just returns the number of characters in the length. It takes only one argument, and this all these functions do not modify the str. So now, if I want to insert something, I will write slide insert $str, the data to be inserted, and the index to be where the data has to be inserted. I remember that in SAS the strings are indexed by starting from 1. So str of 1 will return the first character. So we will now study slice. Slice means extracting the position of data. So it will be as a string, then it will be start, and it will be end. And this is str slice string start and end. So if I want to from hello I want to put I want to output ELL not HMO. So I will do I will write str slash dash slice. The first will be a string that is hello. The second argument will be the first index, so it will be 2. So 2 means E, and the ending index is 5. So 5 is hello, so it will return hello. So now after slice we have two more functions which are very self-explanatory, which are that two lowercase, and that it will take a string, then it no, sorry, not hyphen, and after it will take two lowercase. Oh sorry, no, not lower, one more uppercase. In uppercase I will write str. Then unquote is there, so it will remove the quotes if any. So these are the functions. And unique, one more important function is unique ID. So that will just generate a unique ID. So now this is about the string function. Now we will go to the other class functions. So the numeric functions are also there. Numeric functions. This is self-explanatory. We will describe this when we run the code. So thanks. This was for this lecture. Now we are going to run the notepad QQ function. Now I will just write a demo program. It is SAS dot CSS. The extension of dot SCSS. This extension is dot SCSS. So now what I will do is I will write some code as variables. Variable colon red. So now in I have a nav bar and nav element. Inside that I have URL and each URL has the list of items. So URL there will be styling to URL and each list item in the URL that is in the nav. And for this now one in often Hadoop in I will open from recent files. Okay, let it be. So now this is the nav function. So inside that nav, and for the list style type is equal to none. In the list item, I will write padding is equal to 10%. And in the A, I will write text decoration underline. So this is a shortcut for each element. Suppose I want a color. The color is globally available. So www is red color, and for every list item there will be color that is red. We can have more. Suppose we want to import a style sheet. So I will write here, and I will write BG color, and I will write the yellow, and I will write here import dot css. So the import is the name of the file, and then we will write at the rate import in inverted commas the name of the file without the extension. Here BG will be available. So now for that list item, the background color I will write as dollar of BG color. Next we will see the global keyword. So now I have a suppose I have a class name important text important. So what I will do is I will here write the color as green, and it will not sign and the global variable. So it will globally set the color to green. No, sorry, this is a dollar. So when I will suppose I have I want to use this color, I will use this, and this will be available globally. So this is the global keyword. So this was the basics. Now we will study the you can say include and mixin. So what is a mixin? So mixins are a set of styles which are more frequently used. So mixin starts with the add mixin space and the name of the mixin. So you will write your text align is equal to center, then margin 0, auto, and these are the styles. So now how to include it? Suppose I have a div and I want these mixing styles to include in the div. So you just have to write add array include and the name of the mixing, that is style. You can have multiple mixins in a single file. So that was about mixins. Then we will study what is the extend keyword. So let us see now one by one. You can see here. Yeah. So now I have come up to this. Suppose I have I have a button there which has some styling. Then I have a small button which has some styling. Then I have a middle button which is a middle size button. Then I have a large button. So it should be button which has some styling. So all of these, what they do is they extend the button. So at the rate they extend and type the name of the class. So selector is BTN. So this line is written in every language, every button. So just change is just that font size. Font size. So it is 14 pixel for the small button. For the large button, the font size will be uh, 16 pixels, and then here the font size will be 18 pixels. That is the only difference. I forgot the semicolon. Yeah, so that is now color, background color is red. So we have extended the button class. This was the button. Now we will go to the add include. So how to uh, handle vendor prefixes. So you may know that CSS properties have different vendor prefixes. Like for Safari or Chrome based browsers, there is WebKit. For Opera means there is O. For Microsoft, there is MS. For mouse transform, mouse means Mozilla Firefox. There is uh, property. So mixins accept this list of arguments as a function. So property is the argument as specified it, and it is the you can say function. So what we will do is in my div, I create a div. In this div, I will just include this mixin. The mixin name is transform, and the parameters passed to this is 30 degrees. Sorry, rotate 30 degrees. Rotate 30 degrees. So this is my include. So now after that we will study the default variables. So suppose I have a mixin like mixin is suppose alignment. Then it will take color and count. Color and count is equal to 2. So so not is equal to it's colon. So inside that I will just write uh, you can say for that mixing I will write uh, text align is equal to justify. So this will and color will be dollar of color. So any you can say content. So sorry, this is not count. This is content. This is no, not content. This is background color, BG color. That will be black if no nothing is provided. So I will write background color is equal to BG color. So if BG color is provided, then let it be, and if it is not provided, it will be the value black. So one more thing is that the default argument should be at the last of the list of arguments. So now again I have made my div 2. In that I will write at the rate include, then I will write alignment, then I will send the color and the black color. So here I will write green and blue. This is his both arguments. Now I will just copy this up. In my div 3 I will include only green, so the default value will be saved. So I forgot the semicolon there. I forgot the semicolon there. So this was about I can say the in brief. So we have included all the things. Now we need just to make a we have to run this file. This is our index.html file. In that we will use basic HTML. I will use the head tag. Inside that head tag I will have a link. The rel is equal to style sheet, and then href is equal to demo.css. This is the link tag over. After that we will close the head tag and open the body tag. Then I will type all the required elements. So it will be index.html. It should be in the should be in home cover. So it is now in index.html. This is my file. So what I am doing is I am first running this command in the Ubuntu of I am going first to SASS and I am running the command which will convert okay I am not in that folder, sorry. It's yeah. Correct input is no. Now it should run. Yeah, see, this is the output is generated, and this is the CSS file which is generated. So I will just copy this. I will paste this. I will create a new file. I will rename this file as uh, demo.css. So after demo.css and index, it is already there. So now I have to write just my div. I have to just write button style class is equal to button for the first button. Now we will have more buttons. It will be a button and small button. Again a button and a medium button. Again a button and a large button. So this is the we have learned about this. Then we will make a nav of items. That is a navigation bar. Inside that I will write UL. Then cow. Then I will write one more buffalo. Then I will write horse. Like that. Now I will close this UL, and inside this list there will be a anchor tag. So I will copy like this. I will copy like this. I will so this will be my test for navigation. So now we have a nav and we have a class info for global. Let us see what happens. Class is equal to IMP. Inside this I will write hello. But first let me insert paragraphs in this, and in this yeah. So now we have a div dot f. So I write here again I will make a div. Sorry, again paragraph and div. Again a paragraph and div. Again a paragraph and div. So it is now saving the file f my div 3. Okay. So f so this is f my div 1, my div 2, my div 1, my div 2 and my div 3. That is it. Now we will run this file in Google Chrome. So we will go to home or index.html. You can see everything is come. So we have made this horse. It has come here. So this is hello. So we will discuss one by one. how it is coming. So now we'll insert element. Oh, sorry, for button I have forgot to rewrite some content. Button 1, button 2, button 3, button 4. So now let us see. You can see button 1 is the default one, button 2 is the small one, button 3 is large and button 4 is small. Also you can see the background color is red for all the buttons. You can see the background color is this line, this part is same. So it is written only once. So now you are an error, that is an ordered list under the nav bar. I have written only one segment of block, so it has come like that. So now if I want to just change the I can say background color, so I want to do it none. So I don't want the underline inside that. I have to change only one, so it will be without underline. The text decoration is none. Again, whenever you change the CSS file, you have to recompile it into the uh, file. So now I am recompiling it. So now after recompiling, no, not required, not required. Recompiling is not required. Yeah, in this, so you can see recompilation is not required. You can see underline is removed. I've changed only one place, and the whole navigation bar, how many elements it will there, it will be work. So now you can see hello is written 3 times. So first is green. So what I wanted to say is here that hello, the first hello in the index or HTML, the first hello had a class IMP which had a global variable green. So since it was global, the color will be green. Now let us see what we have done in styles. So div dot f. So div with a f. Sorry, there is no div one. There is my div is there and my div is there. And yeah, my 3 div is there. So I will write here hello one, hello one, hello one, hello one, hello one. So I will make this 2. I will make this 3. I will make this 4. And now you can see this hello one has come with green because I have used the global operator. So hello 2, let us see hello 2. Hello 2 is class F. So class help, class F. Yeah, class help includes styling, that is its aligned center. So it is aligned center. So that is for div.f. So it has included this mixing of styles. So it will be, suppose I had a hello friends. Today we will see something about partial. By default, you can see that the SASS company processor will transfer, that will traverse all the .css files. We had a file which was SS extension. So it SS all transfers it automatically. So but if you don't want to import a if you want to import a file, but you do not need the file to be transferred directly. Suppose I have ABC files. So in I want to import a, but I don't want it to be transferred every time I change the a. So I want to do it manually. So that for that you have to name that file with a leading underscore. So suppose I want the SSD processor to not transfer every file whose name is underscore colors dot scss. We prepend it with underscore. So underscore color dot scss will not be you can say it will not be transferred. It will not be transferred, and then you have to do it manually. So that is the concept of partials. So now let us see. Suppose I have an example like underscore colors dot scss, and I have pink, blue, green. So if I want to import the partial file, I will omit the underscore. So suppose my name is underscore colors dot scss, but I want to import it. I will not use underscore. I will use colors dot scss. This was the points about partials. I will just write it down. Like partials are files that start with a underscore sign and are not directly transpiling, and you need to run the SASS underscore colors dot SCSS files to transpile the files. After that, to import the underscore color dot scss file, just write import that color without the uh, you can say underscore sign. So here partials are files that start with an underscore sign and are not directly transferred, and you need to run the command sass underscore colors dot scss to transfer the files. So whenever you change the SAS file, the automatically in the background it is converted to CSS. But if you don't want to convert that, we use the file name as a partial. So suppose one more, I don't want Gaurav.css to be automatically transferred. So I will do I will just type underscore. So underscore will tell the compiler that do not transfer this file. So that was our transpiration. Now we'll again move back to our code, that is index.html, and we'll run this file. So now let us see if I will just